Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. I am Anshul, your JAIIB mentor, and today I'm here with a very important session for you. How you can plan your next 30 days to qualify your RBWM paper. So the study plan for the last 30 days. This is very important because not only RBWM, you need to qualify all the four papers. So how will you manage your time? You need to complete the syllabus, then you need to practice mock tests. Also, you need to have time for revision. And the time that we have in between exams, that is set aside only for the final revision. So you have 30 days starting from today. So this strategy that we are going to discuss today will be the best and optimum strategy that if you follow diligently, I assure you that you will qualify your exam in the May 2025 cycle. All right. So before we start, make sure you like the video, you share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Be with me till the end because you are going to understand all the important steps that you need to follow. So let us start. This is our exam schedule. Your exams are starting from 4th of May. First is your Indian economy and Indian financial system. That is on 4th May. Then 10th of May, you have your principles and practices of banking. Next day on 11th, you have your accounting and financial management for bankers. And then 18th May is your retail banking and wealth management. All right, so you have a week's time between your accounting and financial management and retail banking, but this you have to keep reserve only for the marathon sessions. We will have 5 to 6 hours continuous marathon sessions in which we'll be revising all the modules, plus we will also be practicing the questions. So that time only is for revision. So you have 30 days to complete your syllabus, practice mock test, and be done with your preparation. All right. So let us see how we can do that. First, let us revise the basic things. We know that we have four papers of 100 marks each, and we need to qualify minimum 50 out of 100 in each subject. Or if we miss any paper by 2 or 3 marks, then also we can qualify the exam if we have aggregate 50% marks. That is total more than 200 out of 400. So if in one paper I score 56, in my second paper I can score 54. In my third paper, by any reason, I miss the 50 marks criteria, but I score more than 45. Let's say I score 46, then I can score easily 65 or 65 plus in my RBWM paper to make this aggregate more than 50%, and then also I can qualify my exam. All right, so this is the importance of your RBWM paper. And I again would like to remind you that if you study your other papers very diligently, particularly your PPB paper, then you'll find many things common with your RBWM paper as well, right? So prepare all your papers very well, all your subjects very well, and RBWM paper because it is scoring if you understand the concepts very clearly. I will not say that it is easy, that you can neglect it, but it is scoring if you have the correct strategy and you understand the concepts. If you know what all is important from the exam point of view. All right. Then exam duration 2 hours. You will find questions of zero point 0.5 marks, 1 marks and 2 marks that you need to solve in this 2 hours time period. And there is no negative marking. That is why you attempt all the questions. Don't leave any question unattempted because there's no negative marking. So why to leave any question behind? So we will attempt all the questions. So these are the basic things. Now let us move on to the strategy. Starting from today, we have 30 days time period. How do we divide these 30 days, particularly for our RBWM paper? Obviously, you need to prepare for the other three papers as well. So you cannot give 24 hours to one paper itself. So all I ask is 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours on a daily basis towards your RBWM paper. All right. Right. So module A and B you will complete in the first 10 days. In the first 10 days, you will complete your module A and B. Now, module A will require maximum 3 hours, only 3 hours. So either you can complete it in 1 or maximum 2 days. Then take out the other 7 to 8 days for your module B. Module B is the most lengthy module. You have many chapters that are the most important from your exam point of view. So make sure that you give enough time towards module B. Then the next 10 days you have to complete module C and module D. Again, module C is rather simple. You can give around 3 to 4 hours towards module C, that is, I'll say 3 days. The remaining 7 days you have to devote towards module D because module D again has many important concepts. You need to understand the assets, where you can invest, tax planning, the different types of bonds, mutual fund, everything. And then in between these two, if you're left with 1 days or 2 days, that you have to devote towards your module E. Module E will require maximum 2 hours. Devote maximum 2 hours towards module E. So in your weekends, on your off days, there you can take out additional 1 hour towards your module E. And then finally, when you complete your syllabus in these 20 days, the remaining last days should be for mock tests and revision. So on your Oliveboard platform, you will get 10 full length mock tests. Every day, one full length mock test you'll attempt. Apart from that, you will also have access to the sectional mock test. So sectional mock test will help you analyze your preparation. Your scores will tell you how well you have prepared a particular module or a particular topic. And if you're scoring less, then you need to revise it again, right? So the last 10 days should be for practicing the mock test. Again, when I'm counting these days, I'm referring to only 1 or 2 hours maximum on a daily basis. All right, not more than that. You do not require any more time than this. Then if we talk about the priority, as we have already discussed many times, highest priority or first on our priority list is the module B. Then second is module D, third module C, fourth module A, and then finally module E. Let us discuss each of these modules. If we talk about our module A, which is the basics of retail banking, there are 4 units. Around, we will say 15 marks questions, 10 to 15. They will be from module A. I will also tell you the important topics. Then module B is retail products and services, which has 12 units, and this is the most important. Mark my words, you'll get minimum 25 to 30 marks questions from your module B. This is very extensive, the different types of products you'll be seeing, securitization part, very important. Then module C again is quite simple. There are only 2 chapters basically that you need to cover, and around 20 marks questions we'll see from module C. Module D again very important. We have 4 units here and around 25 marks questions you will find from module D. And then we have module E, which is the additional reading material on home loans, around 5 to, or not even 10, around 5 mark questions from module E. All right, so this is how we have been seeing that the institute is asking us questions. All right. Questions again will be the general MCQ types, statement type questions, even case study type questions will be asked. Some numerical part is also here in our RBWM paper, like from the ROE and ROA part. Then capital gains, how do you calculate the capital gains? That part also has some numerical part. So module E, from the numerical point of view, it can be important. All right. Let us discuss all the units one by one. When we talk about module A, so there are only 2 important chapters here. Role within bank operations, which is unit 2, you need to cover the SBU approach and the departmental approach. Then the process or the approach which is followed by the different banks. From the unit 3, you have the horizontal and vertical and the difference between retail banking and corporate banking. And then module uh, unit 4 again is very important. That is branch profitability. Difference between profit and profitability. the three types of profit: gross, operating, and net, and then the measures of profitability: ROA and ROE. Very important. Numerical questions will definitely come from this part. Chapter 4 from module A is very important from numerical point of view. All right. So these topics you need to cover from module A. Then if we move on to module B, which is the retail products and recovery, almost all the chapters are important. From customer requirements, focus on the Maslow's hierarchy. Product development process, the whole chapter is important. You'll see the stages in the product development process, in the new product development. Then credit scoring, a very short, very simple chapter. The different CICs in India, how do they calculate the credit score? Then, how do the banks utilize the credit score? What is a good and a bad credit score? Important retail liability and asset. Do not skip any topic from these two units, right? The different types of liability products and the asset products. Then you have the unit 12, which is digitization of retail banking products. So you'll be studying about Infinet, SFMS, IFTAS, everything. All right, so all the companies that have been created for the digitization of retail banking products under IDRBT. Recovery of retail loans, where you need to cover the SARFAESI Act, the DRT Act, and the Lok Adalat, again very important, and the process of securitization. Then you will cover the credit and debit card, remittance products, and if you want, then or if you have time left, then go for the role of AI and the MIS. Otherwise, if you don't have time, you can skip it. All right. So these are the important units from module B. Then we have module C, which is support services. Again, a very simple module, but some important topics like the delivery channels in retail banking. So you'll see the branch and the online mode. Then the delivery models, again, direct selling agents are important, staff level is important, and the service standards for the retail banking, where you'll see BCS BI, code for the customers and the MSMEs. And in the end, there's the rating given, which is again very important. Then, after these three chapters, go for marketing, CRM, and the marketing information system, which is again very theoretical, very basic, very general, that you can understand quite easily. In 1 hour, all these three chapters can be completed: 17, 20, and 22. Then we come to unit D, in which you cannot skip any of the chapters. All the four units are important. Importance of wealth management, where you'll see the different types of bonds, mutual funds, insurance products are also there. Then you'll also see real estate planning, portfolio management, investment management, difference between investment management and investment banking, services, mergers and acquisition, amalgamation, advisory services, tax planning, the different sections under the Income Tax Act. Section 80, Section 80EE, all of these are important. How you can claim deductions, how do you differentiate between the new tax regime and the old tax regime. And finally, the other financial services, where you have the gold bonds, India gold bonds, and so on. Right? So the whole module D is very important. Do not skip any unit, right? So this is how you're going to cover the four modules, and then you will go for the module E. Here, two units: housing finance and tax planning and mortgage advice. Don't skip the types of mortgage. All right, the types of mortgage is important. Then capital gains, short-term capital and long-term capital, the formula for calculating them, the indexation part, very simple. The formulas are very simple. If you remember the formula, you can easily put the values and solve it, right? Then valuation of real property and lender's appraisal procedure is quite theoretical, that you can easily cover again in 1 hour. All right. So you need to cover the whole syllabus, but this should be a priority because now you only have 30 days left. So plan your studies accordingly. Right. So, what is the strategy? We will complete the syllabus and not skip any module. We will practice the mock test to evaluate and analyze our preparation. We will follow only the exam specific notes. Now, nothing will come out of the Macmillan book. but it is quite extensive in itself. You do not know by the book itself that which topics are important, which are not. And because now you do not have much time left, so you need to focus only on the topics which are important from the exam point of view. So follow the exam specific notes that I will provide you of each and every class, the PDF notes. These are concise, to the point notes. And then you need to revise. Revise using the same notes. Do not go for all the study material that you get on Telegram or anywhere. Stick to one resource. Follow it right from your first step of preparation to the last revision. Right? Follow those notes itself. Then the types of questions, you will get the direct MCQs with four options. You will get statement type questions where you'll be given different statements, right? Assertion reasoning questions might also come. Then case study based questions, which will become easy if you understand the concepts well. And then you'll get the multiple selection type. You'll be given four or five statements, and then you need to select which of the following statements are correct. And then the fifth type is numerical. But numerical you need not worry about because very simple numericals are asked as compared to the other papers. The numericals in the RBWM paper are quite easy and you can easily solve them if you understand the concept. It is also based on the theoretical part. Alright, so these are the types of questions asked. Now we have already started with the Crash and Cracker batch, which is the JIB 2025, all in one combo. You'll get everything here. We'll cover all the five modules in around 25 plus live classes, and then we will go on for practicing the MCQs again in the live classes. There are separate English and Hindi medium batches in which all your mentors will be there. You'll also get full mocks, sectional, case study, and numerical test. Everything under one batch. That is why its name is all in one combo. So, this batch will be for 30 days. This will be your ultimate preparation plan. Or if you have already subscribed to the JIB Super Elite plan, so it is included in your Super Elite. You can join the Super Elite plan. You can get access to the master classes, the selection, everything. All right. Also, we have a great offer for you, which is the Eid Mubarak special sale. You'll get 52% off on your JIB subscription by using the code EID. EID. This is the maximum benefit that you can get, and it ends on 3rd of April. So use the code enroll now for the batch and start with your preparation. You have only 30 days left, so it is very important that you utilize these 30 days in the best way possible and you qualify the exam in this cycle itself. That is all for today. If you found the video helpful, please like it, share it with your other fellow aspirants, subscribe to the JIB CIB English Medium Oliveboard channel, and comment down below if you have any other doubts or query related to the course, related to your preparation, anything. I will see you again with more such important sessions. For that, you need to subscribe so that you do not miss any of these updates. Thank you so much and all the best.